Welcome to 71 Etna Road. Big garage and pretty stone wall, nice landscaping, short little walkway, and then we come into the lovely screened porch. Really quite spacious and pretty. Little entryway slash mudroom with a there's a lot of nice cherry wood in this house. Full bathroom right off the kitchen. Handy to have the kids take a bath while mom and dad are cooking. And then a very pretty cherry kitchen. Sort of a galley kitchen, and yet it's open. Good appliances. Lots of cabinetry.
Pull out lower cabinets.
Pull out lower cabinets. And it opens to this beautiful living room. And here's the real fabulous room that I'm sure caught your attention online. It's just lovely. Really high ceilings and nice propane fireplace. Huge windows. Very good condition, hardwood floors throughout. A door to the front. View out your living room. You can see the neighbor there, but you see mostly pretty grass. And this is a nice outbuilding to the right of the garage door. It's heated space. It's a workshop now, but could be jazzed up for a home office. So the lot line here is to that bench and that stake that you can sort of see. And so you don't own down to the little waterfall and river. The next door neighbors wrap around in the back, but they allow these people to use that, and these folks mow it. There's the kitchen again with a nice peninsula that you could have 2 or 3 stools like they do. And a nice closet, dining room. So you can see it all is very open. And this is on the ground floor and set up as an office, but it is the 3rd bedroom. So it's got lots of closet space, and it's right near that full bath that was off the kitchen. So it's the 3rd bedroom. Now we're going upstairs. Closet space at the top of the stairs. Master bedroom to the right. The nice high ceiling. From the dining room, we open the door, and there's some storage here, and some open, well not open, some stairs to the dry basement. We're in the the basement, and this is a really very great quality boiler, and good looking, newish, looks like hot water, and shelving, which I would imagine would stay. So it's very good dry storage down here. They have town sewer, but they have a private well, so they've got a water softener. Not unusual. We usually have sort of hard water here. So it's totally dry. Nothing's up on pallets. Doesn't smell mildewy or anything. And then they've created this space. It's completely not finished, but it could be finished. It's got very high ceilings. And so they've just thrown down area rugs and painted the walls. And it has a Modine propane heater. So, you know, you could probably wall off right there to keep the heat in here. And do some more paint. Do a drop ceiling with some insulation. And have a, again, could be home office because it's walk out to the backyard. So it's, even though it sort of looks finished, that's just painted concrete floor with area rug. So the red barn and the white house is your neighbor. You got this side yard, that's the house, that's the garage and workshop, and I'm in the back corner of the land. So when I swing to the right here, all of this is the neighbors. It wraps around. It's sort of an L-shaped lot. However, the neighbor lets these people use this, and in exchange, I think the neighbors, these owners, i.e. you, potentially mows this section. But there would be no guarantee that that would be the case forever. It could be that someday the neighbor will say, nope, that's our property. Nobody could build a house because it's too close to this fabulous little brook and waterfall, which would be great fun. It could be that it's quite dry in August. We've had quite a drought, so it's not very high now, but it's pretty spectacular. That room in the basement, we walk out, sliding glass doors. That's your neighbor there. And you've got behind your garage area for a grill. There's that nice, really nice, good-sized screen porch. And this whole flat area, well, it's a little slope down to it. You can see where the grass changes of who's mowing what. And then this is extra storage, and where the door is, there's a heated workshop. That's the nice garage. There's your screen porch, and there's the windows on that wonderful room. So the land goes to where this bench is, and again, where this stake is. That's the neighbor. You have a big side yard. One thing to note on this house is it has a standing seam roof, and Brad, you may remember in New Hampshire and Vermont, those are the best because they shed snow. They last much longer than asphalt shingle. Some people don't realize that you can actually get a professional to paint them if in 30 or 35 years you start to get some rust spots. This looks pretty darn new and completely the kind of roof you want to have. This outbuilding, and it does have a finished ceiling, and Jane tells me that it's insulated. You know, it's clearly a workshop now. That's a propane heater, and this is a sliding barn door, and then the equivalent of a garage, although you couldn't really drive a vehicle, but you could, you know, so you'd have tons of storage space in this property. And again, for a home office, you could probably upgrade that little heater, I would think, if you're really going to be out here in the winter, and, you know, change out the lighting, flooring, or it's a good workshop. Here's this little landing area, and where they've got their barbecue grill, so you'd come out. Theoretically, this should have a railing, but your kids are probably not so little that they're gonna careen off it. Be more like grown-ups being overserved and falling off the edge. This roof on the outbuilding is rusty on 3/4 of it. Not a big deal. It's more aesthetics, and that's a pretty inexpensive form of corrugated metal roof that you could probably replace someday rather than try to paint that. And here's your side yard, and a couple of giant apple trees. There's the neighbor on the other side. There's your lovely submarine-like propane tank, and really pretty house across the street owned by Rick Dickinson. So these two apple trees are on this land. And there's Ma and Pa. Yeah. Wave to your family. You're on video.
How did you find them?